Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sportsworldradio.
Love is priceless, sometimes darkness, and if you make it, might be timeless. So sad, I guess it's a fine mess, and all I know is now lovely. Take it all away. Take the pain and the sorrow. Take it all away. A brand new tomorrow. Take it all away. The man that you once knew. Take it. Don't know what I'll do. Take it all away. The words that are so deep. Take it all away. All the moments that I couldn't be. Take it all away. I don't wanna be without you. Take it. 'Cause I never meant to hurt you.
Hey, this is EAJ Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I don't give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Eskow.
Looking for the inside track on everything sports? You've come to the right place. Welcome to Sports World Radio, the fastest 2 hours of sports talk on the internet with your hosts, Jeff Eskow and Elliot Big E Lomba.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Glad Joe could be here today. It's the Saturday edition of Sports World Radio NFL Real Talk. We're going to be picking all the games coming up for tomorrow and Monday. Going to have a lot of fun doing it. Hope you guys are ready for it because I know we are here at Sports World Radio. Let's get all the particulars out of the way, and then we'll get on with the show. We do the Sports World Radio each and every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. on the West. If you live in the Central, figure it out for yourself because Elliot and I ain't doing it. Facebook.com/Sports World Radio. Facebook.com/Sports World Radio. Like us over there. Also follow us on Twitter at Twitter.com/Sports World Radio. That's Twitter.com/Sports World Radio. This show and every Sports World Radio show is brought to you by Professional Recording Studio Equipment.com. Head on over to Professional Recording Studio Equipment.com and pick up your microphones, mic stands, mic cords, anything you need at all to make you sound good on radio, blab, your podcasts, wherever you are. That's Professional Recording Studio Equipment.com. With all that being said, what do you say? Hey, we bring in that co-host of ours, the one and only Elliot, Big E Lomba. What's going on there, my friend? How you doing
Jeff,
today,
what's
buddy?
up, man? How's it going?
Oh, good. How are you, my friend?
Man, I'm just, you know what? If I was any better, I'm afraid I'd have to be arrested and convicted of a crime.
Hey, that's good though.
Yeah,
right? That's good. I like to hear that.
Really
man.
good stuff.
That's really good. That's really good.
Oh,
and
there
of course,
he came in hat backwards.
And of course, like he does every Friday night and every Saturday night for our NFL Real Talk show, the sports nerd himself, the Brown Buck Scott. What's going on there, buddy? How you doing, pal?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, we can hear you fine,
Good
buddy.
deal. I got to get rid of the headphones. And
Hey, Scott, I appreciate I'm flattered that you chose to wear your hat the way Big E does.
You like that, huh?
Hey, Scott, do me a favor. Refresh really quick. You're robotic, and I don't know why. But I'm letting you know right now really quick before the show starts.
I think I was a baseball catcher in a former life.
So while he's doing that,
I can't wear my hat straight forward. It just doesn't work.
I have to do it because you got the glasses on, so that protects your eyes. I do it because this protects my eyes because I got two big lights just facing me right in the face here. You know, facing me right in the face here. So I gotta have this hat here, just giving me a little bit of protection. Scott don't have to worry about it because he's blind anyway.
Is that any better?
Yeah, much better. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I go
Thanks,
this
Tom.
route tonight, see how it works out, see if I do better than I did with the headset. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, I kind of like that look with the earbuds in.
Yeah,
it's kind of sexy
man.
looking.
I don't want to look sexy to you,
like
man.
it.
That's not my goal.
I wouldn't go that far, Jeff. As I've said before, I don't necessarily share the opinions of this other.
Oh God.
So the three of us had a nice conversation after the show last night in our private room that we have for Sports World Radio. It was a nice conversation we had. And yes, Scotty, I told you the reason why I want you with us. And yes, I have to have you with us. So if you can make it happen, you're with us. All right.
We'll see how it goes, man.
That's right. If you can. All right. So Elliot, it is Saturday night. It is the night before the NFL. What do you say? You take it away, my friend. This is your show. I'm just here to hang out with you tonight.
You know what we're here to do today. We're here to make it official as to who we believe will win these NFL games this weekend. And I'm going to tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I sat here at the usual time that I do on Saturday, around 7 o'clock. I sat down. I hadn't really looked at the games closely, except for reading them off last night on the show. And I started writing them down, and I started writing scores down for each game as I went along. Then I got to one game, and the rest of them just seemed what am I going to do with this shit? I mean, one game got me stuck, so I just went ahead and wrote all the rest of the games down without putting a score. And then I started putting scores, and I was like, shit, this don't seem right. Wow. It's going to be a rough week. And this is week 13, so I got a feeling it's going to be very unlucky for some people.
It already started out bad.
I know. With that phantom face mask call.
Here we go again. Good Lord.
Anyway. It already started out
Even
bad.
Eric Davis on NFL Network said that wasn't no face mask.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. There's nothing we can do about it.
It's true. We can't do anything about it except that justice prevails and Green Bay gets bounced in the first round.
Now your true colors are coming out, Elliot. Now we know why. Y'all are a bunch of Green Bay Packer haters. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is.
Nobody.
Refresh.
That's what you sound like, yo.
Hey, Scott, refresh really quick.
Hey, man, you know, it would help if you got a computer that didn't run on DOS, dude.
It's not. Hey, listen, it's not his
It's
fault.
not, I know.
It's not his fault. That's why I made him host. So if it's happening, he can just bounce
it's outhouse cable.
It's not his fault.
Outhouse cable. I keep telling you that.
It's not his fault. He's got no
He doesn't own outhouse cable. Obviously, it's not his fault.
That's right. Right.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Anyway, so yeah, I found myself really up against the wall on a lot of these games. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't feel really comfortable with week 13.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you all the way. I'm with you all the way. There's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of people losing a lot of games.
Thursday night game was any indicator, things are not going to go as they seem.
It might be the week of opposites.
Okay. Let's start off with one that's already difficult right off the bat. Two teams with good defense. Houston at Buffalo. It's like all of a sudden the Texans are relevant because their defense is playing the way it's been anticipated they would play all season long. Once they got to that Cincinnati game, it seemed like something went off in the defense. I mean, since then they've been animals, basically. Animals. I mean, beasts. Okay. And Buffalo, they're kind of like on a little bit of a slide, having lost 2 games in a row. Tyrod Taylor, I don't know. I'm not convinced about that shoulder yet. And Houston's defense, they might make it a little rough going for LaShawn McCoy this week. But that actually, you know what? It looks like it could be a pretty good game. A pretty good game. Not that
Who gets to pick last? Who gets to pick last this week?
What do you mean?
Well, who's picking last in this one?
Who's picking last in this one?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go first, and I'm going to screw. I know. Well, no, usually, when you guys do your Sunday thing, because you're encouraged to pick last.
No.
Right?
Well, we don't have standings here, so I just default to myself last. So I just move on to the next one.
I'm going to go first. I'm going to take Buffalo. I don't know why they're at home. I had this feeling. I'm taking Buffalo. Okay. It's opposite week, kids. I'm taking Buffalo.
Okay. I'm taking Buffalo too. Right. Same reason.
It
is what it is. They're at home.
Right,
they're at
Scott,
home.
Why not, right?
Yeah, they're at home.
Yeah.
And they got a pretty tough defense, too.
And it should be kind of cold.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm going to say Buffalo 19, Houston 17.
Okay, you will tell us the game that you got stuck on, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's probably one of the worst games of the week, but I just got fucking stuck. I mean, excuse me, effing stuck on it.
It's okay.
It threw me for a loop, man. I was on a roll, and then all of a sudden it was like, it's kind of like when you see that red light and the yellow light, and you don't know whether to stop or keep going. And at the last second, you say, shit, I better stop. That's exactly what that game did to me, man. All right, next game up. The San Francisco 49ers visit the Chicago Bears. Blaine Gabbert, 49ers, going into Soldier Field in Chicago. Chicago is at full strength. Matt Forte is back.
What's the weather like? What's the weather supposed to be like there?
Hang on, let me check. I got weather stuff right here in front of me. Give me a second.
I figured you would. Listen, it's December. It's going to be cold at Chicago.
It's forecasted to be partly cloudy at kickoff.
It's probably cold, right?
Yeah, I don't have temperatures, but partly cloudy. It should probably
cloudy.
be somewhere in about the 40s or so.
Okay, so it's kind of cold.
It's getting chilly out there.
Maybe windy too.
Yeah, and then with the wind chill, it's probably be a little bit colder than that. So.
It's colder, right. And Cutler's playing really well since Trestman.
Yeah, you know them San Francisco boys, they don't like the cold.
Right, and Gabbert's Gabbert, so I'm going with Chicago in this game. I'm taking the Bears.
Yeah, I hate to agree with Jeff all the time, but yeah, we'll take the Bears.
Refresh, Scott.
Jesus.
Eventually, he'll get tired of that.
No, it's okay. Hey, man, it's not his fault.
I didn't say it was.
I know.
But
But you're right. You're right, though. Eventually, he'll get tired of it and get some real cable. You're right.
Do you know what the letters GFY stand for, Elliot?
Yep.
All right, then.
I wasn't the one that said you needed to go get real cable. It was the other guy.
But eventually, it'll piss him off enough where it'll make him do it.
Exactly. All right. So, you know what?
Especially when he's doing his own. Hold on. Especially when he's doing his own show tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Hey, Terrence, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Frank, how you doing, bud? All right. You know what? It's like this. San Francisco is in line to get the number 1 draft pick. So I'm picking Chicago in this game, 27-13.
You either pick San Francisco scoring 6 points or you pick them scoring 13 points. You've been doing it for
that's
weeks.
Because they'll either score 2 field goals or 2 field goals and a touchdown. 1 week they'll score a touchdown, the other week they won't. Yeah, they alternate touchdown weeks. So
what did they do last week? They scored a touchdown last week.
Yeah, they had 13
right?
points last week.
Right. So this week they should be only scoring 2 field goals.
No, because Chicago will give up a touchdown. I'll give Gabbert 1 touchdown to Vance McDonald. Watch. That's what's going to happen.
That's funny.
Anyway. All right, next game up. Poor Scott. Cincinnati Bengals bouncing into Cleveland to play the Cleveland Browns and Austin Davis. He might as well be Austin Powers at this point. He is definitely a man of mystery.
It's opposite.
Austin Davis is as international mystery man as Austin Powers. And he's about the quarterback the Cleveland Browns.
Austin Davis is a mystery, just like Thad Lewis.
With his backup, Terrell. Is it Terrell Manziel or Johnny Pryor? Which one is it?
Johnny Pryor. Look at Scott. He's just sitting there biting his tongue. Go ahead, do it. You can do that. You can put it up. You're allowed to do that, my friend.
Yeah, you see, it's easy, dude. You just pick one of these up like this.
You can do that. That you can do. Just don't say it.
You got it, man. It works. All right. Enough with tossing more dirt on Scotty's Cleveland grave over here. What you got, Jeff?
Cincinnati. It's not that opposite week yet.
It's not that much of an opposite week, right? All right, I'll go next since it's Scott's team. I'll let him go last.
Okay. Although it's
it's appropriate because the word last and Cleveland go together pretty much.
Yeah, it's okay. He's sitting there.
All right, I'm going with Cincinnati. Final score 31-10.
31-10. Wow.
Holy.
Hey, you know what? I'm giving Austin Davis a chance to score a touchdown.
God.
It could be 31-9 if he doesn't get any because they might get 3 field goals.
I hate this game so bad, but I'm taking Cincinnati. I hate this game so damn bad. It's not funny. Because the Browns are terrible, and it hurts to watch them, especially after Monday night. It just hurts.
Okay. It does, doesn't it? You think you'll see Johnny in this game
you
today?
think I was bad? Look what Terrence said.
35-3.
The only way you see Johnny is if Austin gets hurt.
Austin gets hurt.
Well, actually,
So
they might
prepare to
still
see
put in
Johnny
Terrell
in
Pryor
this
at that point.
He doesn't know the
That's all right,
playbook,
neither
though.
does
That's the
Johnny.
sad thing about it. I knew you were going to say that as soon as it was coming out of my mouth. Because you said it yesterday on me. You're freaking out.
Well, you got to keep reminding people of the same thing, of the obvious. You know what I mean? If you're going to be Captain Obvious, you might as well be that during this type of a discussion. All right. Here's the game that really stuck it to me once I was on a roll, man. And then all of a sudden I got to this game. Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. I was like, really? I really have to give up brain cells to think about this freaking game? I got to put myself through that kind of torture.
Hey, Oliver.
Matt Schaub versus Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, that's a great matchup there. Let me tell you about that.
Hall of Famers to
Who
say the
really
least.
cares?
Hello,
Who cares
Brett.
about
How
this
are you?
freaking game?
Huh?
Who really cares about this game? Why were you even wasting your brain cells? Just flip a freaking coin.
It's like it's getting down towards the end of the season, and I got to, maintain some ground over on the other show. You know what I mean?
Well, you pick last on the other show, so I know what you're going to do over there anyway.
There may come a time where I need to get more separation or just give up first place. But, you know what I mean? It's puzzling to me because, I picked against Baltimore this past week. I actually picked Cleveland, and look how that worked out for me. But I don't know if I can pick Baltimore this week either with Matt Schaub. I keep telling you guys, Matt Schaub. Matt Schaub didn't win that game. Special teams won that game.
That's why I'm picking Miami in this game.
Okay. Easy enough.
That's why I'm taking the Dolphins. This is the last time I'm taking the Dolphins. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving them one more chance.
Well, at least they're in better favor with you than the Jaguars.
True, I haven't picked the Jaguars. Last time I picked the Jaguars to win a game was the year that they played the Cowboys. That was the last time I picked the Jaguars to win a game.
Terrence says Ravens 20-16. Scott, what you got?
Really?
Is this in Miami or is it in Baltimore?
It's in Miami.
I'll take
Miami.
the Dolphins.
Go refresh.
All right, and I will follow suit with you guys.
So we've all taken the same team so far?
In every game.
I took the Dolphins, I took the Fins.
I'm going Dolphins 24, Ravens 23.
Oh. You're putting a lot what are you doing? Hoping that the defense of Baltimore scores a lot of points? Because obviously you don't like Schaub.
Well, but they did score 20-something points with Schaub for some reason. I have no idea. I think it was more.
Yeah, but two of those touchdowns were special teams.
Well, yeah. So maybe the special teams will score another couple touchdowns. I don't know. I could have said 14-13, but I don't think it'll be that low score. 24-23, damn it. All right.
Okay.
Next up.
Okay.
Seattle, the game of the day, I think. Seattle at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
The way Russell Wilson has been. Russell Wilson right now looks like the Super Bowl Russell Wilson, the last two games.
He did last week,
Okay.
yes.
And the week before against the Cardinals.
Yes. But even though they lost
Back-to-back games against two decent defenses, he shredded them up. And now he got what I think is a blessing in disguise that Jimmy Graham is down for the rest of the season. because now he'll have a blocking tight end in there playing every day.
Correct.
Okay, that's going to give him more time in the pocket, plus the ability to take off if he needs to. You see? And so with that, I mean, but then you look at Minnesota, you got Adrian Peterson. Seattle's defense is nothing to write home about these days. You got Adrian Peterson. Bridgewater's finding himself. Kyle Rudolph has been playing really well. Somebody who's disappeared is that Stephon Diggs kid. He just like totally fell off the face of the earth. But Minnesota's defense is nothing to laugh about either. But again, Russell Wilson the last couple of weeks has shredded a couple of decent defenses. Granted, it was at home, but when Russell Wilson was at his peak, he could do that on the road as well.
Correct.
So, who you got, Scott?
Wow. Seattle and who again? I'm sorry. I lost my brain.
Seattle at Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
It's at Minnesota.
Yep.
See, they both need to win this game. I'll take the Vikings.
Jeff? It's a freaking tough one, dude.
This is the hard game.
This is the hard game that you don't even. I mean, it's such a good game. You don't want to insult it by tossing a coin.
Correct. You can't toss the coin on this one. Because I picked Minnesota. So you know what? I'm going to stay with Minnesota. I'm going to take Minnesota. Because I made my picks earlier in the week.
My pick, Minnesota 24, Seattle 27.
Wow. He's taking Seattle.
Seattle.
Hey, Mitch. He's taking Seattle.
I got a feeling something's going on in Seattle that that team just scares me sometimes. Anyway, next up, Giants and Jets. You go last there, Mr.
Okay.
Jeff. Hey, Battle of New York. The Jets have actually dominated this regular season battle over the years. I think over the last 5 years or the last 5 meetings, they've won all. Giants haven't won in this battle in many, many years. So I don't know. It's interesting. Jets don't have Darrelle Revis. That's going to hurt their defense slightly, although it really hasn't appeared to have that big of an impact because they've been shutting people down anyway, like they did to Miami last week. The Giants, they're coming off that horrendous performance against Washington. Well, at least 3/4 of horrendous performance against Washington.
Right.
I mean, Odell's Odell. If everybody was looking forward to the matchup, Odell versus or visiting Revis Island, that's not going to happen.
Cromartie will probably take him.
Yeah,
out.
but Cromartie can't stay with Odell Beckham. I'm sorry.
No.
Revis was going to have
Revis, to be honest.
I was just going to say Revis would have had a tough time doing it himself.
Right.
Yeah,
because Revis is not Revis anymore.
No, he's not. Far from it. So it's going to be a tough. I mean, this is a pride game, but it's also both teams hinging playoffs. I mean, here's what makes these games so difficult: is the playoff implications when there's 2 teams involved that have those implications involved.
Right.
It could go either way. So, Scott, who you got in this Battle of New York? It playing in New Jersey.
Giants.
Yeah, Battle of New York playing in New Jersey. Don't you just love that?
Giants.
You got the Giants?
Taking the Giants.
Okay.
Elliot?
I'm going Jets 26-23.
Ooh. Going Jets. I'm taking the Giants.
I figured that much. It's not like I was shocked over that pick.
Right. Hey, Grant.
So basically, I bucked the trend 2 games in a row.
2. Correct.
All right. Next game.
Excellent. We just picked up 2 points on him there, Mr. Scott.
Yeah, you wish. Anyway, next game up in St. Louis.
I love how he just subtly stuck that in there and moved right on. That was great, dude. That was great.
We have the Case Keenum-less St. Louis Rams going in with Nick Foles, and they're at home to face the Arizona Cardinals. Do you think the Cardinals offense will lay 2 offensive eggs in a row?
No. I'm taking Arizona in this game. No. Even though it's in St. Louis, and St. Louis plays really good at home.
Well, they didn't play really good at home when they played the Bears. They got smoked.
Correct.
And
Correct.
These are not the freaking Bears either. This is Arizona. Now,
Correct.
Here's a problem with Arizona. They basically only have 1 running back now, David Johnson.
Right.
Chris Johnson is out. He can't return until the Super Bowl if they make it. And Ellington is out also with a foot injury. So they have David Johnson, who's a rookie, and they have Stephon Taylor. Now, word is coming out of Arizona and a few other places that say that this kid David Johnson he's got a kind of like a Todd Gurley style to him. You know what I'm saying? Very brutal, very aggressive when he runs. And he's really fast. I've watched some film on him, and this dude's fast, man. He's solid. He's built really well. So it's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to rely on the running game a bit, less because it's just one guy, or are they, is Palmer going to just go aerial? Is he going to go Dan Fouts on people, or?
Dan Fouts.
Hey, back in the day, that's all they did in San Diego was throw the ball. You know what I mean?
Dan Fouts.
So
Air Coryell, that's what they called it.
Yeah, Air Coryell.
Yeah, back then, yes, but that guy ain't no Dan Fouts.
I said he would start throwing the ball like Dan Fouts all over the place because they don't have a running game. They don't have the running game they had before. So,
right.
Arizona, you got Arizona, right, Jeff? Scott?
Yes.
Yeah, Cardinals.
And I'm taking Arizona 24-10 over St. Louis. It could be more than 24, but I'll say 24. I'll be nice. I'll give the defense a little credit.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy that way.
You're a nice guy.
It doesn't matter, really, Terrence. Really, does it matter? No. Actually, you know what?
No.
St. Louis beat Arizona earlier this year in Arizona. That's one of their 2 losses.
Right.
So, but I don't think it's going to happen again. I don't see St. Louis sweeping Nick Foles. No way. No way. So, anyway.
No.
Moving on to the next one. Do I really have to?
Yes.
Morgan Ingram's Atlanta Falcons versus that guy down there, wherever he's at down there, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Game's in Tampa Bay, too,
It's
isn't
in Tampa because Tampa already beat Atlanta in Atlanta earlier this season.
In Atlanta.
Interesting game.
I'm taking the Bucs.
It's an interesting game.
I'm taking the
Bucs.
I'm going to take the Bucs.
You're going to take the Bucs.
Matty
You're going to
Ice
take the Bucs.
stinks.
Okay, you taking the Bucs.
Yeah, Matty Ice stinks.
Matty ain't so nice.
Just that
He ain't
simple.
nice.
No.
Not at all. That guy is you
No.
know what? He must be like he must be like Atlanta's rap bastard right now.
He's got to be because he's terrible.
He's awful.
He's
He's like,
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he makes Charles Barkley sound bad when he says terrible.
I was just gonna say he's the Charles Barkley of the NFL right now. That's what I was gonna say. Hey, Chris.
Ryan is. He like I said, these days he's looking more like Meg Ryan on the football field.
Yes, exactly right.
I have what she's having, only not really.
Only they're sleepless in Atlanta now. All right. Next. Scott, who you got?
Tampa,
obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Come on.
And I'm going Tampa 27-23.
Wow. Close game.
Yeah.
You got it as a close
I don't
game,
think
man.
Atlanta's going to score 23, but again, I'll give them something. I'll throw them a bone.
Okay. You'd be a
Terrence
nice guy.
is picking the Falcons to beat the Buccaneers 20-10.
What the hell is he drink? What the hell is he
Dude, go
drinking?
back to sleep and wake up again.
Yeah, really.
Have you seen?
Really. Tell your wife to wake you up when it's Sunday.
Have you seen the Falcons on the road, dude? They lost to Blaine Gabbert. Come on now.
It's ridiculous.
Blaine
Come on.
Gabbert of the 49ers. They almost lost to Tennessee
Come on,
with
Terrence.
Zach Mettenberg.
Come on, Terrence, you freaking hump. What's the matter with you?
Hey, Terrence just became the first candidate for Hump of the Week next week.
A week. There you go.
Coming up
He's
with
already
that.
on the list.
Audacious. First of all, to pick the Falcons, but then to tell me that Tampa's only going to score 10 points?
Although
Come on.
it is opposite week.
Opposite who?
Tampa Bay is supposed to win this game. It is
No,
opposite.
they're not
week.
supposed to. This game could go either way because both teams kind of blow, but you know what I'm saying? Opposite could be either way. Opposite could be Atlanta never wins on the road and they'll win. That's what that
Correct.
means.
Correct. Absolutely.
All right. So next game up, the rematch between Jacksonville and Tennessee. This time it's in Tennessee.
boy, that's a barn burner for you right there, boy. That's the game of the week right there.
The last time they played, Jacksonville wore the Colonel Mustard uniforms. And Tennessee was clad in what is that saying that Tennessee was they were clad in rainbow flaggish blue
flaggish.
uniforms.
That's right. Rainbow
flaggish. Okay. I mean, come on. Blake Bortles versus Mark Mariota.
It's in Tennessee. I'll take the Titans.
You take the Titans.
Who's
Okay.
red?
Jeff?
I'm taking Tennessee. Are you kidding me? Come on.
That's right. You don't pick Jacksonville. I'm going
That's
to go
right.
Jacksonville, 27-20. Don't ask me why. I just think that Tennessee makes just too many mistakes. You know?
I'm going to guess that I missed it, but Jeff took the Titans, right? Because he's not picking Jacksonville.
Of course. He
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah. He
Correct.
doesn't pick Jacksonville.
Correct. I got to keep my streak intact,
Yeah,
Scott.
absolutely. You need that 7-9, even if they win the division.
Yeah.
I mean,
If they win the division at 7-9, I win my bet. I'm a happy camper.
He'd rather have a root canal than pick the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Pretty much.
With a root canal
Pretty
with
much.
no anesthetic.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I'm telling you right now, though.
You'd pick Jacksonville?
I picked Jacksonville. I'm telling you, though, right now, the only way I'm picking Jacksonville is if they ever play the Dallas Cowboys. So if they play the Dallas Cowboys twice in 1 year, I got to pick them twice because I will never pick.
Hey, Grant, what's up, buddy? Hey,
I'll pick Philly.
keep that in mind as we get later on down into the picks, what he just said, okay? All right. Next up, Kansas City Chiefs at the Oakland Raiders. This is all of a sudden a pretty good game. Kansas City lost Justin Houston on defense, and that's kind of like the anchor. He's the play caller out there. That's going to hurt their defense a bit. Oakland, you know, AC/DC seems like it runs on some kind of short circuit, intermittent short circuit, because one week they look okay, the next week they look like, they need life support. Kansas City's been playing really well. They get Shakondrick West back. That's going to be running back by committee now with him and Spencer Ware. Alex Smith has been playing well. Travis Kelce. Hey, you know what? Even the receivers have been catching touchdowns. In Kansas City.
Amazing for Kansas City.
Exactly.
Took him to get rid of Dwayne Bowe to do it, but yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Right.
Finally. But anyway, Alex Smith is throwing downfield. He's not just dumping the ball off. They're looking good in Kansas City. This game's in Oakland, division rival. You know these guys always play for blood in this game. Always.
Correct. I'm taking Kansas City Chiefs in this game.
Scott?
Yeah, KC.
And I also take KC. Final score, 31-24.
That's not bad.
Okay. Over there in your neck of the woods, Jeff, the Denver Broncos will be coming into town to face your San Diego Chargers out there in the San Diego area.
Mm-hmm.
On the surface, this game doesn't look like it is going to be pretty at all. But you tell me. I'll let you go last, as a matter of fact. Scott, what do you think?
Brock Osweiler, go Denver.
The Wizard of Osweiler prevails once again. All right. Jeff?
Well, you said I was going to go last, so what about you?
Oh, that's right. What about me? No, I'm just kidding.
See? He tries to sneak that in there all the time.
Terrence picks Denver also 23-20. I mean, I don't really feel like insulting San Diego too bad.
Insult them. Because they need to be insulted because they play like crap. At least they beat Jacksonville last week.
Well, you know what? I got Denver 30, San Diego 17.
Beautiful. And just for the hell of it, I'm taking the Chargers.
Well, you always take the Chargers.
Not
I haven't seen you
necessarily.
pick against them yet.
Thanks for the point.
Just for the hell of it, I'm going to take the Chargers. That's what y'all said last week.
Last week in the freaking Chargers. Hey,
all right. So just for the hell of it,
Jeff was 14-2 last week. Yeah.
So just for the hell of it, I'm going to take
last
the
week.
Even
With his
coin,
coin tosses were on fire, dude. They were in fuego.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that way this week. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It might be the other way around. 2-14.
It could very well be. Hey, Kellen, it could very well be.
The way these games are shaping up. All right. Next up. No more Marco Polo. We get Sam Bradford. Philadelphia goes into New England as a sacrificial lamb.
Still gets their ass kicked
this Sunday. Tomorrow.
It still gets their ass kicked.
Who you got?
Patriots.
Come on. Do we even have to go through this?
No.
Okay, but we still have to go through my score, right? We still have to go through my score, right?
Yeah, we know you're taking the Patriots. What are you picking?
Yeah, I got New England.
Right.
And I'm giving Philadelphia 17 points. Because that's
how many you giving to
that's what they usually score, 17.
How many are you giving to the
51.
Yo!
I wish you would have said that when John was with us on Wednesday. In fact, when John comes back on the show on Wednesday with us, make sure you say that to him, okay?
That's the most lopsided prediction I've made all season, dude. 51-17. New England.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Next up. Yeah, wow is right. Carolina. The Panthers looking to go 12-0? the New Orleans Saints, and Drew Febreze, because these days he just stinks.
Febreze. I like that, Drew Febreze. I like that.
That's how bad he stinks, man.
Carolina.
No
question. Carolina.
Like, enough of the chit-chat. Carolina.
I'm going with Carolina, too, but I kind of have a feeling that freaking Drew Febreze likes to play in the dome and plays very well in the dome.
Only this week.
But
this week he's not playing the Giants defense like when he threw up those 52 points.
Right, correct. That's the problem right there. He's playing Carolina.
And
defense.
they got Josh Norman, and he's basically going to take Brandon Cooks right out of the game.
Right. He can. Right.
So
that is a commercial, Terrence. Drew Febreze.
Drew Febreze. Yep.
Where's my New Orleans buddy? Hey, where are you?
Drew you Febreze or Drew you Febreze?
Do you prefer Drew Febreze?
Man, we ought to copyright that.
Yeah, quickly.
Trademark that shit.
Quickly. Drew Febreze.
For the quarterback that stinks.
I'm kidding. That's a great tagline right there. Drew Febreze for the quarterback that stinks. That's great, dude. That's great. That's great. I like that. We gotta trademark that somehow, some way. That's awesome right there. Where's my where's Danny?
Oh my God.
Danny, that's you know what? As soon as we're done with the show, I'm sending him a Facebook message. Drew Febreze.
For the quarterback that stinks.
It stinks.
Oh shit.
Drew Febreze, in case you stink while you're in New Orleans.
Oh my God. In case you stink while Oh,
that's great. Shoot. That's excellent. Look at Scott. He's just like, oh my God, this
French Quarter fragrance.
Your French Quarter fragrance, Drew Febreze, for the quarterback that stinks.
Oh my God! Oh,
just gotta follow that damn chair. Be careful, man.
Oh man!
Oh, I think I just lost.
Oh God!
Oh, hang on.
That's great.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, my final. You know what? Drew Brees is going to score 28. Unfortunately, Carolina is going to score 48.
I'm crying over here. That's hysterical.
Up, dude. I can't see. Hold on.
That's hysterical.
Drew Febreze, French Quarter fragrance, available at Dillard's.
I'm telling you right. I'm telling you right now. Hashtag Drew Febreze. Hashtag Drew Febreze.
Hey, mark this date down for this show because I'm telling you, if that ever comes to fruition, I want to be the first one to claim my piece of the pie. Oh, okay. I think I got my breath back now. Scott, you all right down there? I think I need to refresh.
Hashtag Drew Febreze. I just did it on a tweet.
Oh man, we'll put those put those Old Spice commercials to shame, wouldn't we?
Yeah. That's hysterical, dude.
Okay. Whew.
That's great.
All right. 2 more games. I think I can make it. All right.
Got a hashtag SWRONBLAB. Hashtag Drew Febreze.
Hashtag Drew Febreze. Oh my God! Really?
During the game tomorrow, boys. During the game tomorrow, when he stinks,
just
we're
remember
hashtagging Drew Febreze all day.
Febreze all day long. Go to the New Orleans Twitter site and hashtag Drew Febreze.
Drew
for
Febreze.
Quarterback
for the quarterback
stinks.
that stinks. all day tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Oh, man, I haven't laughed this hard in a
Now
while.
they can't breathe over there. Look at me.
Oh man,
That's great.
That's awesome. All right, let's get this wrapped up, guys. All right, Indianapolis visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is a game and a half, dude. What do you do with this one here?
It's tough. It's
Right?
tough. You know why? Because Matt Hasselbeck is probably playing his best football ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Ben is playing hurt, right?
Well, actually, he's already cleared. Everything's cleared. Anytime you get to probable status, that means you're good to go.
Yeah, he cleared concussion protocol, but he's still coming off that concussion from last week that he put himself into. But
He'll be fine. All he needs to do is throw the ball in the vicinity of Antonio Brown and the rest of those guys. And
Martavis Bryant. I like the Steelers in this one. I like the way Ben's playing.
Refresh really quick.
well, and he had that. He played well in Seattle as well. He had 400 something yards in Seattle, right?
Yes. And then when he came off the bench as the backup, he played really well too, didn't he?
So
right.
So who you picking?
This is a tough pick for me. This is a tough pick for me. Because Hasselbeck's been playing really well. This game is in Pittsburgh. You know what? I'm taking the Steelers in this game. I'm going to take Ben and the Steelers in this game.
Okay.
24-17.
A rare score. From
Okay.
Scott. Nice.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why, because I'm going to ask for 2 scores, and this is one of the games.
Interesting that you picked the Steelers and that score, because I'm picking the Steelers, but I'm saying 24-16.
Ooh.
So,
Wow, we're pretty close in that one. You said who did you say you were taking there, Scott?
I'll go 21-10.
21-10. Okay, there we go.
They're going to shut the old man down, huh?
Oof.
Is that what you got?
Oof.
Is that what you're saying, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now that game where I tell you to remember what Jeff said earlier about he'd only pick Jacksonville if they were playing Dallas, right? Okay, well, Dallas is playing Washington this week in the nation's capital.
I know.
And you said you'd only pick you don't pick anybody against you don't pick the Dallas Cowboys against anybody.
Correct.
So who you got?
Washington.
You're gonna pick Washington. Right?
Games. Okay. First of all, the game's in Washington. Okay. They play like they're on the moon when they play in Washington. Okay. When they play away, they play like they're on planet Earth. Okay.
No,
so that's why I'm taking them at home.
Like they need Drew Brees.
Well, they play out of when they're at home. They play out of this world, so that's why I put them on the moon.
Okay.
When they're at home, when they're out away, they play crappy, so they play like they're on Earth. See what I'm saying?
Oh, here's what it comes down to: Kirk Cousins or Matt Castle. What you got?
Exactly. Although, as a Giant fan, I need the Cowboys to win that game.
Yeah, but are you going to sell out like that?
No, I'm not. I'm picking Washington.
Because in the end, the Giants hate. Who do the Giants hate more? The Cowboys.
Yeah, they hate the Cowboys. You're right.
Right. No, I'm picking Washington. If this when they play at the end of the season, that's going to be a different pick. But for right now, in Washington
this season.
Oh, that's right. They played in Dallas already.
No, they played in
right. No, I'm talking about Dallas and Washington. Dallas and
they
Washington.
played twice.
They still have
Monday night.
They still have one more game with each other. Right. So, but for right now, it's in Washington. I'm taking the Redskins.
Okay.
Who knows? By that game, we can have Matt Castle's backup playing freaking RG3 for all we know.
Jason Garrett.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Never know. Scott, who you got, man?
I like the Redskins in this one.
Actually, do you? I'm taking the Redskins 17-13 in this game.
I don't think it's going to be that high score game. I'm going to take 10-6. Redskins.
Wow.
Wow.
The 6?
Wow.
That's going to be such a boring Monday night game. Thank you.
Kickers are the only one that can score on that team. That's why I take 10-6.
Wow. Skins will win 23-17, Terrence says. No, we're making it. Oh, he's gone, Ken. Screw him.
Who?
I'm not going to tell him. Ken asked us if this is fantasy. No, this is for this week's picks.
No, Ken,
Read
it's not
the
fantasy,
title.
but if you have any fantasy questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you.
And we'll have fantasy Thursday with Derek Laughlin.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go Washington as well. Final score?
Really?
24-8.
Mm-hmm. 24-8. Hey, what's up? Boston
It's
area
going to be
code
24-0, and then Dallas will score a touchdown at the end and go for the 2-point conversion and get it.
Hey, dude, just don't think you're going to pop in and not say hello and come into my seat.
You can't just come in and pop into
That's
the
not
seat.
gonna
It
work.
doesn't work that way at Sports World Radio, but we appreciate your ambition.
Right. That don't work, and I'm sure Scott don't allow that neither. On his show
I don't think
on
anybody
Sundays,
does.
if he does. At 7 p.m.
Etiquette
here
is
on
wait till
Blab.
somebody invites you in. You know what I mean? That's
do.
just
Like that,
Blab
Scott?
etiquette. I believe, right? Don't just
Yeah,
show up at the room and
exactly.
just jump into a box.
No, doesn't even say hello or nothing. You didn't give me your praise like you said you would against the Bills, you chumps.
What the hell are you talking
Well,
about? Oh, it's somebody from Boston,
least-
of course.
Yeah, of course. It's the one guy
Yeah.
from Boston who only talks about Boston sports, and if his team loses, then
Then
it's
we don't
somebody
see him
else's
for a
fault.
week.
When his
Then we don't
team-
see him for a week.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Right. Exactly. We only see him when his teams win.
Yep.
Exactly.
But isn't that all Boston fans?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah, diarrhea.
Exactly.
And there he goes, trying to get
See,
in
now
there.
that he talked. See, now
Let
that
me
he
in this
talked,
room. Let
I'll
me
let him
tell you
in.
something. You fucking guys didn't give me my.
Oh, you know what?
Well,
that
that's-
gets you kicked off the show
See,
too.
that gets you kicked
Now
out
you're
quicker
locked
than
out.
daylight. Right, that gets you quicker than
As a
daylight.
matter
We don't
of
curse
fact-
on the show. You
as
think
a
I'm
matter
going to
of
allow you
fact,
to curse on my show?
That gets you a little ticket over the Blab too. Oh, yep, definitely.
Bam.
See, that's a typical Boston fan.
Yes.
Right.
Typical.
Exactly.
They got no
Typical.
class. Okay. All they want to do is be heard. And most of the time,
Right.
anything that comes out of their mouth is pure shit.
Crap.
Diarrhea.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
And you see how he bounced his little ass out of the room.
Well, I bounced
Okay.
him out.
Yeah, that's the
I
one where
bounced him out. I don't. Hey, listen. We don't curse on the show. You think I'm going to allow you to come in onto this chair and curse on the show? No freaking
not
way.
here. Especially not if you're a Boston fan. You're a Boston fan. You even lucky you in the room.
That's
Speak as far as cursing, specifically F-bombs. We don't do F-bombs on this show.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, I accidentally dropped one earlier, but it's my show. I'm allowed to make mistakes.
That's accidentally. Right. No peanuts allowed to come in here and
Yeah,
drop
nobody
F-bombs right away. I don't care who the hell you are.
Especially no idiot
Right.
coming in here talking Boston crap all the
Right.
time. You know what I mean? And Boston, where did they finish at? Last place, didn't they?
Yeah.
Those stinking Red Sox. And now they're trying to
Yeah.
buy their
They
way
just-
to. They're going to finish in last place again.
Yeah.
Well, they got the wrong
Exactly.
pitcher if they want to try to win the World Series because he doesn't do anything in the playoffs.
Nope. Absolutely
Exactly.
not.
Exactly. All right, let's finish this. Let's finish this up. We gave the two scores for those two games. Elliot, who's going to score the most? Which team's going to score the most points this week?
New England.
You got New England. Scotty?
Bengals.
You know something? I
Yeah.
picked the Bengals too. I picked the Bengals too.
Defense is terrible.
Who's going to score the right? Which team's going to score the fewest points? Terrence says Carolina. Which for the most? Which team's going to score the fewest points? Elliot?
Fewest points?
Fewest, yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. That's exactly who I picked because it's the Cincinnati-Cleveland game.
I think Elliot's right. I'm going to take the Browns, too.
So we're all taking the Browns and score the fewest this week.
Yeah, that could be really ugly over there in Cleveland this weekend.
Tell me about it.
Terrence is taking the Jets against the Giants to score the
Yeah,
fewest.
so did I.
Yeah, I'll probably be hitting the Evan Williams early tomorrow, so that's okay.
Wow.
Well, got the show done in 58 minutes.
That should be, my friend. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate it. Enjoy all the football games on Sunday. Hang out for the after show. Enjoy all the football games on Sunday because I know we're gonna. So until then, my friends, remember, we'll be back on Monday for another edition of Sports World Radio. Until then, my friends, have a great weekend. For Elliot, Big E, Lamba, Scott the Sports Nerd, I'm Jeff Escow from Sports World Radio. This has been Sports World Radio and NFL Real Talk. Peace out. Bitches.
Thanks for listening to Sports World Radio with your hosts, Jeff Escow and Elliot Big E Lamba. Online at sportsworldradio.com. Sports World Radio, the equal opportunity ripper. We'll catch you next time.